3 simple steps to help her to lose 8.4 kg in 90 days. Knowing these steps will help to increase your chances of success in your weight loss by 80% regardless of what diet method that you use. Hey, this is Shereen. Today I'm going to share with you the 3 most important steps that I used to help my participants to lose between 6 to 9 kg in 90 days. These are the steps that usually they will only get in my paid coaching program, but today you get to see behind the scene to really what does it take to create the weight loss result that you require by understanding and applying these 3 simple steps, regardless whether you are a beginner or someone who actually suffer in your weight loss. These 3 simple steps can be applied or maybe integrated into your current diet program that you use. So are you ready to get started? Come, let's do it. So what I'm going to do today is really to walk you through Rosida's weight loss journey so that you can actually understand how does she actually apply these 3 simple steps in order to help her to achieve 8.4 kg in just 90 days. Okay. Rosida is actually one of my participants in my online coaching program. So she got to know my Instagram and she quietly followed the tips that I shared in my Instagram, and she actually has lost 2 kg. And this is where she thinks that if she can follow my tips that I share in my Instagram and able to lose weight, what if she actually joined my coaching program? Maybe she can lose weight much more faster. And this is when she contacted me. The time her weight was 65.8 and she suffered from high blood pressure. Her blood pressure was 130/90, which is extremely high, and she also have very high blood sugar level as well. Her blood sugar level was 7 to 8 in the morning, but it can actually go up to 10 to 13 in the evening. That is actually considered very high. So her doctor actually advised her to lose weight. It can actually help her to reduce the risk of having heart attack or maybe stroke, or maybe can actually to manage her sugar level to a more better, in a more effective manner. And looking at the history of her family, because her dad is actually having diabetic and he was dialysis treatment at the time, and also in the fact that one of her brother-in-law actually just passed away due to diabetic. This actually worries her because looking at the pain that the family has to go through because of loss of someone. So she was thinking that she has a very happy family. She has a husband that actually loves her a lot, and also she has some children who at the time is all her children is still quite young. They are actually in the secondary school only. So that's why she was thinking like she really wanted to be able to see her children grow up, get married, and also maybe get a chance to really play with her grandchildren. She really thinks that life will only be meaningful if she can actually walk through all these key milestones, and she thinks that life can only be fulfilled in that manner. So below are actually the 3 steps that I used to help her to lose 8.4 kg in 90 days. So step number 1 is really to create a calorie deficit. Okay, so what does it mean by calorie deficit? So let us have a better understanding on what does it mean by calorie in and calorie out. Okay, so looking at this example over here, calorie means that the calorie that you take into your body, means that through the food that you eat. Okay, and calorie out is really the calorie that you use up to get the energy that required for your daily activity. So if let's say the calorie in and calorie out is actually at the balance level, meaning that your weight is actually get to maintain. Okay, so if let's say the calorie in means that the food that you take, the calorie is much higher than what your body can burn, like in this case over here, you are actually going to gain weight. But if let's say for example, if the calorie in, okay, the food that you take is actually lower than what your body requires or what your body can burn, meaning that right now you are eating much lesser than what your body required, then in this case you are going to achieve calorie deficit, meaning that you are going to lose your weight. okay? So you probably say, I already know all this, coach, teach me something else. I think you already know calorie deficit will actually help you to lose weight, but what I think you do not know is really how much your body can burn right now. So if you do not know how much your body can burn, and you do also, obviously, you might not know exactly the food that you take contains of how much calorie, then in that case, how do you want to achieve calorie deficit in a very effective manner? Okay, that's why a lot of people, when they come to lose weight, when they come to diet, they actually just simply cut down their food. So some of them probably think that by skipping breakfast can actually help them to save some calorie, to cut down some calorie. And some even worse still is actually cutting down the amount of food that they take. Okay, they're probably like supposed to eat that much, and right now they're actually like eating very less, or maybe by skipping certain meal. They probably skip breakfast, or some actually skip dinner. Okay, and some actually went on to restrict the time of eating to only 8 hours a day, meaning that they will actually do fasting for 16 hours, they only eat for 8 hours. So the step number one that I really wanted to teach you today is really to know your own magic number. A magic number is actually referring to the calorie that you can take in a day in order for you to achieve the amount of calorie deficit, so that you will be able to help you to achieve your weight loss goal in a healthy manner. So first of all, before we get to know your magic number, let's get to know your basal metabolic rate first. Okay, basal metabolic rate is actually depending on a person, age, weight, and their height. Okay, so there are a couple of ways to know your basal metabolic rate. If you happen to have those body composition scale, such as like Tanita Body Analyzer, or maybe Huawei, or maybe Xiaomi, okay, a brand of, those body composition scan, you can actually get your BMR reading right from the machine itself, right from the scale itself. But if you happen to not have any of the above scale that I mentioned just now, no problem. Okay, you can just simply follow this formula, and you can actually do a quick calculation on to get to know your BMR. Okay, or maybe you can also go to Google search BMR calculator, and some websites do come with formulas also do the quick calculation for you, so that you will know your basal metabolic rate. Okay, if you do not have any of these above, you can just apply this formula over here. So let's say, for example, if I take Rosida example just now, she is 49 years old, and she is actually 155 centimeter high, and her weight at the time when she started with me was actually 65.8. So based on the calculation, and actually her BMR is 1220. Okay, so this is her BMR, but can you just refer to BMR? No, because BMR is actually the most basic calories that your body requires in order to maintain the most basic functions like breathing, like sleeping, and things like that. But in fact, if let's say we are actually move around, okay, you need some additional energy. So basically, you need to use your BMR times your daily activity. Okay, this is a chart over here where you can actually refer to the different activity level. You apply the multiplier factor here in order to get to know that amount of calories that actually your body requires every day. It also means that the amount of energy, the amount of calories that your body can burn. Okay, so if let's say for Rosida case over here, her activity is just a normal activity without, or maybe without any exercise, that's how I actually use her BMR to times a multiplier factor of 1.2, and this is how I get her the 1500, which is her calorie that she can burn in a daily basis. Okay, so this is not your magic number, because magic number is always need to achieve calorie deficit if you wanted to lose weight. If you wanted to gain weight, then you actually have to be calorie surplus. Okay, understand that? So for Rosita case, because of she wanted to lose weight, so her magic number will be her 1500. Usually for people who are actually above the age of 30 years old, I will actually minus off only 300. Okay, meaning that every day I only want her to cut only 300 calories from the calorie that she can burn, okay, daily. Okay, so in her case is 1500 minus of 300 is actually 1200. So for people who are actually much younger, meaning that if you are below 30 years old, you can actually cut more calories, more daily calories, meaning that instead of 300 you can actually minus off 500. But you also have to, another things to note, that if you minus off, your magic number cannot be anything lower than 1000, meaning that you need to cap at 1000. If minus off the 500 or 300 that make your magic number below 1000, then you just keep it to 1000. If anything below 1000 is considered insufficient, and that will actually turn your body into a survival mode, meaning that in that case your body will not burn, okay, because it try to store as many calories as possible, store as many fat as possible, because it actually think that you are not taking enough food, enough calorie to sustain your daily functions. And this is where a lot of people, when you actually go on with crash diet, okay, or you actually diet in a very extreme manner, you cut down too much calories, soon realize that your metabolic rate is so slow until that even though just a sip of water, you seems to be able to gain weight. So after knowing your magic number, of course right now you need to know how you actually divide your magic number according to the percentage that we allocate for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and also the 2 snacks in between. So a lot of time, because of we are not nutritionists, it's kind of very difficult for us to really, like, just by looking at the food to know exactly how much calories which is on your plate. Of course, right now with the advance of technology, there are actually apps out there where you can just do a scan on the food that you take, and the apps will be able to tell you exactly how much calories are on your plate. Okay, you do not have that kind of apps or whatsoever. What you can do is actually use your palm to do a measurement on the calorie that you take. Okay, using the palm to measure actually quite accurate in a way, because if you are a big size person, your palm size will be bigger. If you are a small size person, your palm size will be smaller. So we found that this is actually a very quick measurement on the food portion which is on your plate. Okay, so now that you actually know how to use your palm to do the measurement on the food that are on your plate, the next thing that I want you to really pay attention is really to ensure balanced nutrition on your plate. So make sure that you have protein, you have fiber, you have actually good carbs and also good fats on your plate. Okay, a lot of people thought that losing weight, I need to cut down on carbs, I cut down on oil. There's no oily food, meaning that everything has to be steamed. That is not true. Okay, right way to do it is really to make sure that you have good carbs, you have good fats, you have actually protein, and you have enough fiber. Okay, so these are the few things that you need to have on your plate. So on protein, make sure that you use your palm size is 1 whole palm size, and 1 whole palm protein will actually give you around 300 calories. Okay, and for the veggie portions, you use something like that. Okay, hold your hand like that in such a way. That's the amount of veggie that is supposed to be on your plate, or maybe you can just quickly do a very quick one, divide your plate into half, and half of your plate is actually fill it up with vegetables. Okay, and in terms of the carbs, when I come to carbs, I wanted to emphasize on good carbs. What does that mean by good carbs? Good carbs actually are the one that contains high fiber, meaning that if let's say talking about rice, you use brown rice instead of fried rice. So fried rice is not a good carbs, but brown rice, yes. Okay, so maybe you go for those whole grain, or maybe oats, or maybe pumpkin, or sweet potato. These are actually all good carbs because they contain certain amount of fiber in the carbs. When your carbs contains fiber, it can actually slow down the turning into sugar in your blood. Okay, so that's where it's actually help to stabilize your blood sugar. It will not spike your blood sugar. So for the good carbs, make sure there's only one fist size only. Okay, so you cannot take more than one fist. So that's why you can actually like plan your meal. The next thing is actually on your cooking style. So of course, if you wanted to have a very good results, try to eat as clean as possible. But I do not want you to go to the extreme level, meaning that totally no taste at all. Okay, everything is just cooked by water. So that's really not something that we wanted to practice over here, because for me I'm actually a strong believer on long term. I do not want a short-term fix, because if your diet method is only enable you to follow for a very short period of time, let me ask you, what if you stop practicing that diet method? Very likely that your weight will bounce back. Okay, and this is what we always call it yo-yo diet, and yo-yo diet will not work. Why? Not only that your weight bounce back, it can actually bounce back maybe much higher before you actually started to lose weight. Okay, and the other thing is, by doing that right, it can actually make your metabolic rate, your body system haywire, because right now your body do not know how to function anymore. Suddenly like this, suddenly like that. So that's why your body will actually get confused. When your body get confused, it will not do the work for you. Okay, and this is where a lot of people, when they actually come to certain crash diet, after they stop practicing it, their weight will bounce back, and right now they even bounce back higher than before. And the worst deal is they soon realize their metabolic rate is actually lower and lower, and later it's even more difficult for them to actually lose their weight, okay, by using other methods. I strongly advise you to make a change in your lifestyle habit rather than go on to a particular diet. Okay, and this is also one of the reasons that I really wanted to make sure that whatever I do, I will be able to do it for a lifelong. So that's why I don't encourage people to go on too clean diet. So but in fact, you can actually put some herbs and spice, or maybe a pinch of salt and maybe a pinch of sugar to really add some taste to the food that you cook. Okay, so that's why actually joining our coaching program, you don't have to learn all these things by yourself, because we have coaches there to really guide you, because we do meal plate rating every day for our participants. So that through our meal plate rating, we will advise you whether are you actually eating the right portion, is there any improvement required on the way how you prepare your food, and also at the same time you will be able to take a look and peep on what other people are eating, how do they cook, in order for you to get the idea that, oh, this is actually how I can cook my chicken in such a way that is considered healthy. So there are a lot of other things that you can learn. Okay, the third step, which is actually wanted you to ensure balanced nutrition with a lot of vitamins and minerals. To lose weight, most of the time they achieve calorie deficit. A lot of time they are able to lose a few kgs at the beginning stage, okay, maybe 1 to 2 months. But soon after, they come to a plateau period. Why? Because your body is very smart. So when you actually start to give your body lower calories, your body will actually adjust, and soon once they adjust to that your body will not be able to burn it, or it is not as effective as before your weight loss progress. So this plateau period, if you do not know how to go over it, that's the time where you actually starting to have self-doubt about your method, self-doubt about yourself, and you keep wondering, are you going to be able to lose weight? Do you get over this plateau period? You just have to load yourself with a lot of vitamins, minerals, and balanced nutrition, and this is how you can further increase the efficiency of your body system. And when you increase the efficiency of your body system, you will actually increase your metabolism. Okay, once you increase your metabolic rate, and this is how suddenly you realize that after maybe a couple of weeks, if you do that, you will soon come to another drop again. Okay, so always remember, your weight loss is not a straight line down. It's actually come in a staircase, meaning that you drop, you plateau for a certain period of time, but once your body actually get to be more efficient, will have another drop, and it come to plateau again, and after that another drop, plateau, another drop. Okay, so congratulations for getting my 3 simple steps to kickstart your weight loss. I know that you are going to love it when you start apply the step that I have shown you. What I realized, the number 1 challenge that people face when they started to execute their weight loss is really to having the discipline and taking action to execute their daily plan. That is why I wanted to introduce you to our online coaching platform, where you will be in the community with the right-minded people having the same goal that will hold everybody accountable to achieve success in their weight loss journey. And also we will provide meal plan and also grocery list that you don't have to worry and plan your meal at all. We will do it for you according to your magic number, and also the daily check-in functions where your meal plate will be rated by the professional coaches. You don't have to worry whether are you eating the right portions with the right calories. Okay, once you master the art of eating healthy with the correct portion, you will soon find that your weight loss journey, you have a lot of flexibility, and you start to enjoy and mix and match, and this is how you're actually able to carry and practice it for life. Okay, the investment on this online coaching program is only $380 per month, and it comes together with 44 meal replacement shakes to be used as part of your breakfast and also dinner. Okay, so coaching plus 44 meal replacement shakes is only $380. So the question to ask is, if all it did was to make you feel lighter, to make you feel healthier, to make you feel more energy, and also be able to fit into any fashions or any dream dress that you have in your mind, to gain back the confidence level and be the shining star when you walk into a hall and get everybody's attention on you, would you think it's worth it? If you were to figure things out on your own, how much time and money will be wasted? 3 months? 6 months? 1 year? How long more that you need to tolerate yourself in your current situation? If you could have figured it out on your own, you would have figured it out on your own already. Well, you always have choice. You can either take the action right now and join our online coaching program and start losing the weight like what Rosita does, and gain back your shape and health, your confidence. Or you can choose to do nothing, continue the lifestyle and eat the existing way that caused you to where you are right now, and risk yourself to higher hospital bill later. Either way, you still need to pay. You might need to figure out which option will actually cost you less. If you're serious to lose your weight, wanted to feel better, and also wanted to feel more confident, and also get back the quality of life that you have long missed, then hesitate no more. Click the link below to register to our next online fat loss coaching program.